again and again. These girls might be 10s, but I recommend chasing the bag. Keep what you had and always keep it wild kid. Yeah.
How y'all doing tonight? Ray Charles special. Now, tonight we're going to talk about something a little bit special. A little different than normal. We're going to calm down a little bit, but we're still going to turn up in the middle. And then we got a surprise guest. We're going to get to that later. You won't see it coming. But Mr. Zach, how you doing today, good sir?
Doing good, man. Life been great.
Good, good. Woke up seeing Root and not seeing Root, seeing the grass. I like it. Mr. O?
Doing good, brother. Fresh off the highway. Glad to be back home.
Legally. We ain't hitting the highway no more. We ain't Yo Gotti. We ain't got no little Honda Accord. We riding big boys. It's Chrysler 300s in this thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But on a serious note, we gonna do. Oh shit! I can see. God damn, blinded by the light.
I can see clearly
Now the bullshit is gone. Now it's time for us to talk grown. Goddamn it. What do you fear most in a relationship?
Man, it's a serious one, but it might come off as a joke too.
Right.
Thing I fear most. See, me being a person that got a vasectomy, thing I fear most is being deeply in love with your ass, and you come and tell me you're pregnant. You come and tell me you're pregnant. Most people won't even tell you they got a vasectomy. For one, so when you come and tell them that, yeah, it's gonna go a whole different route. Me, you come and tell me that, I know when you both, and you know what's up,
I'll tell you, that would be one of those ones when you don't tell them for a reason just to see where their character's at. I mean, to be honest.
Because the honest question right here is it wrong if you don't tell them?
No, because it's none of their business until you get to that certain aspect in life,
With
that
their
point
relationship.
that you need to talk about that.
Yeah.
But here's my thing. From the jump, if y'all bumping uglies doing the nasty, and you ain't wrapped up in the first place, obviously you don't care.
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It do feel different. It do. Somebody won't know that. But it do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's one of those things as an adult, as a child, as a young adult, whatever you want to call it, because, nowadays these little 13-year-olds be having fucking like they on Pornhub or something.
True.
If you make the mental decision to not care about your future by going in it raw, it's really too late. Shouldn't really matter, because both of y'all have now made this agreement without even actually shaking on it.
Yeah.
We don't care what the repercussions are. Whether it be an STD, whether it be an STI, whether it be a baby.
That pre-nut.
It's real. Like, it's real. That's why half of y'all is little midgets anyway. So, y'all came for the pre-nut anyway.
Man.
Little non-looking gremlin test tube baby motherfucker. But for real though, it's part of a relationship that, do you set up a trust test that you expect them to fail, or do you do it because you want to wait and see if you even make it that far in a relationship to think about, hey, I love this person. Do I think I want to make that leap to start a family with this person?
Yeah.
Because I'd rather date you for 10 years and let's never have a kid together if we know we still got a lot of shit to work out before we want to bring a child into this.
Because I feel like that's a real test. Like, I don't feel like it's wrong if you don't say nothing about it.
Right.
Because, that's a real test. How loyal are you to me?
Especially
if you
if
claim
y'all
you
do
love
both.
me and this and that.
Right.
You come around pregnant. What's up?
Because now
Am I going to tell you now, or am I going to wait?
See, and this is my reason for not telling. Yes, it's toxic. I don't want to hear it. If I don't tell you, we've been doing this, we've been doing us, we going out, situationship, whatever you want to call it, then boom. Hey, baby, I need to talk to you. What's up, baby? I don't know how to say this, but I'm pregnant. Oh, that's cool. Well, I'm going to holler at you later. Well, why? Baby, I had a vasectomy 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
If you pregnant, it's one of two things. This is your lie to see where my head's at and see if I'm going to stick around, or you've been out fucking the streets because I can't do nothing for you.
Now I need to see the test.
Right. Like, there's a 1% chance, but there's also a 1% chance that OJ really didn't do it. Just saying. you got to see where people's heart lie, because people will lie to test you, but then the fact that they have to lie to test you or even test you at all, if you're not testing out of good faith, that's not a good thing. You testing just to see where someone's at, and you're gonna lie and make up a story. Now I know you'll lie about some dumb shit, but how bad will it be when you lie about some real shit? I'm pregnant. By who?
Yeah.
Ain't me. You getting all bad and no eggs, bitch.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But is that something that you want to just tell someone off the rip? If you're not planning on pursuing a relationship, I feel like it's 3 levels now. Really 4 if you count friendship. 'Cause you got to build up a friendship. I ain't sticking my dick in nobody that I can't build up a friendship.
Right.
That's just it. I'm old. I'm too old for that shit now. I got to know what your name is, bitch, what you eat, what snack on. Cause, you know, we're doing something. We're probably either going to sleep or going to get something to eat afterwards. You know, situationship. Now y'all to that point, you out dating, you're vibing, you're going out, you're probably fucking on a constant, normal basis, whatever. But then when it gets to that point where you actually have started to get to know each other so deep, maybe we need to be a little bit more than just this hooking up here and there, meeting, texting all the time kind of thing. Because there is a difference. When you get out of that situationship, now it's relationship. Now there's a possibility to have this talk. Where, you know, would you want to have kids in the future? Would you, and are we going to? 2 different sides of the story.
Yeah.
If you know there's that chance that you want to and y'all both agree on it, I need you to know this. A couple years ago I had a vasectomy for blah, blah, blah reason. If they okay with and understand, you're great. They get upset about it. I understand, but at the same time, this vasectomy has kept us from having an unwanted child.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we want to, and we're within that time frame where you can get a reversal and still be good, the fact that I'm telling you shows you that I am telling you something about me that is not none of your business, but it's going to be about our business.
Yeah.
Not just me, not just you. And reversals, yes, they can happen. Yes, you still can do what you got to do. But it's actually like a form of birth control for some people. Or, like us, when you've had a certain number of kids, you need that, which granted, it is kind of an escape. Oh, you can just go fuck whoever and not get pregnant. And it ain't like that. You can still get some shit. I'd rather have a kid than an STD sometimes.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. Them STDs, boy, scare niggas so bad. I had one in school. That shit scared me so bad. I thought my dick was about to fall off.
Which kind you had?
Man, nigga, it was an STI. I had a trichomoniasis or some shit. I ain't never heard of shit a day in my life. Doesn't show any side effects in a dude, but it shows it quicker in women.
Yeah.
Until I got told about it, my shit was fine.
Yeah.
No problem. Don't burn when I pee, none of that. But one day I woke up.
Tipping your hoe.
Boy, no. See, and that's what freaked me out. I thought they was gonna do that. You know, they tell you the horror stories at school.
Yeah.
Which, man, they still told me I can't fucking. But
Man.
you know, what really fucked me up though. This was a girl that I had been through the situationship and was starting to get in a relationship, and then found out, boom, that bitch done gave me some shit.
Yeah.
And then we didn't find out till 6 months down the road because it can lay dormant in a man. You'll never know.
That's what I've been scared of the last 2 years.
Dude, the scariest shit in the world. Anything I can say that sits dormant in my body until it just feels like, hi. That shit's scary. Like, you can laugh about it, but it's scary as fuck.
Yeah.
Because think about this. You let that go for so long, you ain't got to worry about vasectomy. Now you sterile. Because this done fucked up all your shit. And now your dream of having a family, having a little boy, having a little girl, little girls, little boys, whatever. It went poof on some shit that you didn't even know because you trusted a person who you probably shouldn't have trusted.
Yeah.
The world is a scary place. That's why you should just go ahead and just make your mental note. If you out here doing everybody wrong, tell yourself, understand with yourself, and make this agreement with yourself. Whatever comes out of this, I deserve it.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
You got to be a man or a woman. You got to be an adult. I ain't even going to go with all that binary bullshit. You have to be an adult and tell yourself, we know what we going into this thinking what's going to happen or what could happen.
Yeah.
Now, can we take necessary precautions? Yeah.
Mm.
It's smart, but it really just depends on your mental level and your maturity level.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it a bill. I hate condoms.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And for me, it's not even that. It's just I don't like that restriction. Because you sit there and think about it, you get ready to bust one. Some of them hoes be kind of tight.
Man.
For some of the gifted folks out there, if you hear me, thick, long, wide, stiff, as my boy Joe B say. That shit hurt. And if you think about it, it'd be like when you pee. You ever been pissing and you kind of like just kind of accidentally like squeeze your dick or something,
Man.
and it cut off that flow? That build up, boy, that motherfucker hurt. And I feel like that wearing them. Now there are some of the brands that have the more relaxed fit, you know. You ever seen you ever got your serial number twice at the end of condom? You never unroll one that far? Man, that's depressing.
Please do. Stupid.
Boy, I'm talking about an old man hit with that one day. I've been waiting to use that forever. But no, back to the serious
I
now.
don't need that much dick.
At all. Hey, 3 inches be fucking shit up at 90 miles an hour, 450 pounds of torque. Ain't my exes.
I don't think I know that. Break down sex in the science.
Sex is a science.
Yeah, I get that.
It's a science.
You
It's a
put numbers
mathematical
in this
equation. I mean, really, it's physics. If you really want to break it down, it's physics and biology.
Right.
You have to be in a certain mental state to want to have consensual sex.
Yeah.
You gotta be all hypothetical and shit now. Two people have to want to fuck each other.
Yeah.
Period. For consensual wise, and then not be, the nasty R word.
Yeah.
Two people have to do it. That's a chemical balance between two people that have to match, reflect, and absorb. Breaking that down. Now, for you to want to decide if you want to fuck, have sex, make love, or to do some shit that you probably need to have the FBI searching your phone history for. Hardly, if you hear me. There's a difference. It's mental.
Yeah.
But a lot of people now, I mean, like, with my day and age, I can't just be out there fucking. I got to know you. I got to know something about you. Just because I'm done fucking.
Yep.
I'm trying to have sex. Or trying to, get to that point where my life, I can say, we sitting at home watching TV and we just started slow stroking. For no reason. It'd be nice too. Boy, you don't catch no cramp.
Nah.
You ain't got to worry about the first nut. Oh, Lord. That first nut be a motherfucker. That's detrimental. That's for kids. Kids with bad attitudes come from the bitch first nut. 100%. If your kid got a shitty ass attitude, I guarantee you, boo-boo, he came from a bitch nut.
Right.
Man, going back to what we share in relationships.
But the part on that, my second part to that, is time wasted. That's a big thing to me.
I was gonna hit on that too.
Like I said, with me having a vasectomy, you come and tell me you pregnant. Now, how much time did I just waste?
I mean, but if you look at it a negative way, you say waste. I won't say I wasted time. I say I took time to learn a lesson.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
Cause
I definitely
because you
maybe
definitely
sometime with that shit is a waste.
You definitely gonna learn that.
it's still not wasted. You can't think negative about something that you put in enough effort into that you thought was positive.
Yeah.
Never say you waste your time. You waste time. Was it really for a reason?
Gotcha.
You don't waste time. You invest time. You gotta spend money to make money, right?
Yep.
Okay. To make a future good time, you have to invest time whether it goes good or bad. You're taking that chance. It's a flip of a coin.
Yeah.
It's either gonna go good, or it's gonna go bad.
Yeah.
There's no in between. It has to be one or the other. But you also have to be mentally strong enough to know the difference between good and bad.
Yeah.
Nah, I definitely understand what you're getting at, but it's like if I get done with the situation, I'm like, do I regret it?
You can regret anything that you did and it didn't work out. But the question ain't, do I regret it? It's, did I learn from it?
I'm always learning from it, but I'm still
Right.
like regret it. So it's like, cause I ain't gonna care. There's a situation where I may not go right, but I still didn't regret the time.
I wouldn't regret the relationship. I would regret the decision I made to not stop while I had the chance,
Yeah.
or not further pursue, and I got scared and I pulled back.
That's the biggest part.
Because I mean, I call that relationship anxiety. If you're that worried about it, then you need to speak on it.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people's problems nowadays. You have
Yeah.
these good relationships that go great, but you have anxiety about something that in that relationship that fucks
You
with you.
self-talk.
Yeah.
You don't speak on it.
And you have to. It's like that old phrase. Old people say it all the time. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Yep.
Well, it ain't got to be broke for it to be an issue. You don't bring that issue up, you can't fix it.
I'm only gonna, if I see there's something with you, and I know you're not gonna say it, I'm gonna ask you, and I'm be like, you sure? After that, I ain't asking no more.
Right. I mean, you shouldn't have to.
So
A lot of
after that,
time when you say you sure, the answer gonna be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But then when you tell people, like the same way I do it, Quincy's been there when I've said this. If I ask you once, are you sure? Are you good? You have one time to tell the truth. Because after that, whatever you say is set in stone.
Yeah.
Don't say shit else about it when you had your opportunity for me to listen.
when I ask you about it, and then if I ask you if I'm sure, I know there's something going on with you just not saying it.
Right.
So
That's
I'm
the only
letting you
reason I'm
know.
going to ask that.
I'm letting you know what I'm saying. Are you sure?
Right.
Because the next time I gotta move, like that's what you said and so on. So
A lot of people are just afraid. They're afraid of failure. You know what I'm saying? Not many people want to learn from failure because they don't know how to lose. Everybody knows how to win to a point. There is a difference in learning how to win and winning.
Yeah.
Learn how to win and be humble. Stay humble, hustle hard. But some people just don't know how to lose, and they're sore losers. You can be a sore loser in relationships. Fellas, prime example. Girl breaks up with you because of blah, blah, blah. It's probably something you did or still doing, and that's just not what they want in their life. Don't be mad always blowing her shit up, acting like you gonna do something, trying to freaking terrorize her ass. Understand, take the L, move on. Ladies, it's the same way with you. If a guy leaves you because you're too busy out here trying to be a bad bitch and not a great woman, don't get mad at the fact that he wants something better than this bullshit ass facade that women put on. We don't give a fuck about how much shit you put in your hair, all this dumb shit you put on your face. You paying $70 for some fucked up ass glue that goes on your nails.
Right.
That's all materialistic things that have nothing to do with your personality. They're a figment of your imagination of personality, but it's not your personality. And too many people want to be something that they're not. I'd much rather see you looking ratchet as fuck, natural as can be, fresh out the bed, hair looking like ooga booga, than you walking around constantly. You put more effort in putting your makeup and your fake facade on than you do putting in your relationship.
Yeah, and even when they do that, they putting all that on to go out when you're not with them. Like, you don't personally see it all. You see it when she leaving and coming back from it. That's it.
I really want to have a party, right? Have a get together with grown adults ish, but it be a all natural.
Yeah,
Everything natural.
That'd
No
be-
makeup.
that'd be lit.
None.
now, how natural we going?
Natural. Natural hair.
You
Don't
can
come in
still
there-
dress up.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
still
I'm
dress
just making
up.
sure it ain't dangling slanging natural.
No, you can dress
on,
up.
on a serious adult type
Casual,
shit.
casual.
Back to
Come
Adam
out.
and Eve type natural.
No, like come out and what you would wear around the house.
Nah, I get what
If
you're
you're
saying.
chilling in like just some good, nice cargo shorts and just going out, but you ain't got to get all flashy. No makeup. Make a minimal. I mean, don't get me wrong, ladies. You want to wear your lipstick? Fine. A little bit of eyeliner. Cool. I mean, that's accents. That's not makeup to me. But don't come out with 50 pounds of what the fuck caked on your face.
That line right there.
You know what I'm
Niggas
saying?
must take that
bullshit
man
ass
weave off too.
on cool. Look, your shit nappy. Be nappy. These motherfuckers, if I don't put them up, this shit look like a witch's broom.
Hey, no blackout.
Literally, yeah. All that bullshit that y'all be spraying in your head because your hairline look like the Rocky Mountains. Leave that shit gone.
Man.
Here's my thing, because here's the thing. You sweat that shit off in the south, or you take a shower, bitch, you gonna look like one of these hoes that's depressed because your dumb ass did it wrong. Your shit is gonna be dripping all down your face. You're gonna be looking like Sting off ECW.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Be yourself. If you can't be yourself and be natural, you're not living life. You're existing.
Yeah.
Quit existing. Ladies, gentlemen, kids, whoever's watching, stop existing and live your life. Because you don't know when you're going to be here again. We may not wake up tomorrow and never
Right.
film another podcast together.
Life too short.
You don't know. You don't know. And don't guess. Don't think, oh, I got to do this just to get attention. If you need attention, go get a dog. Get a cat. I promise you can get so much attention. You can be like, man, I'm trying to go out. But you got to love yourself. And that's another thing that people don't do in relationships. You don't love yourself so that another person can love you even more than what you love yourself. And that, I mean, that's tough. You got to think about it. If you personally, one of these people, women especially, I got to get on y'all head because really dudes don't even be having this problem. If you skinny, you skinny. Be beautiful. If you thick, you thick. Be beautiful. If you wider than all off sides, guess what?
Be beautiful.
Somebody out there like it.
Yep.
I like my big women.
Man, put your hand on, man.
I don't know. I'm gonna put both these hoes up. You know what I'm saying? I'll be sprinkling the dust on it.
What's that?
You sound like 300 in the bedroom.
So,
You know, I be kicking skinny bitches in the chest.
Right.
But you gotta love yourself. There's so many people out here that bitch and cry about their body. Do you understand there are people who never made it past the embryo stage? There are people who are children that died of some disease. Children that died of some kind of heart defect or some kind of something that caused them to not be here. Or adults that lived up to a certain point. People have died from the age of 0 to 15. Had a bright future and just died. At the hand of man or just for whatever reason God had them come home. Maybe it was their time to fill the void up north. But you're more worried about your materialistic look than you are about your physical being. Wear your body the right way. Not everybody's the same. If you feel ugly, get some tattoos. Tattoos can immediately turn somebody from a 3 to a 7. Especially if they look good. Now, I ain't saying go out here and be someone's pincushion because then you just look like a fucked up jigsaw puzzle. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna talk shit about you.
Right.
But you gotta love yourself, and then when you love yourself and everybody else sees, damn, they got confidence. That's the most attractive thing to a person from either side or the same side. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing love for gay people too. You gotta have confidence in yourself. I'm 7'2", 450 pounds. I got bigger titties than half of you bitches watching this video. But guess what? I love myself. I know I'm fat, but I make 450 pounds look damn good. And people say it's cocky. You know the difference between cocky and confident? You know the difference? You know the difference between cocky and confident?
What is it?
Q, you know the difference between cocky and confident? One sounds like a dick. Think about it. You got that one motherfucker that's just cocky as fuck. Everyone says what? Damn, dude's a dick.
Yeah.
Damn, chick's a dick.
Yeah.
That's the difference between cocky and confident. I'm conceited than the motherfucker. Because I'm all about me. I'm my number one fan.
Yeah.
Because if I can't be my number one fan, how am I going to appreciate my number two?
Exactly.
You know, that's my number two, not counting my kids. Because really, they my number one. I'm my number 1.5. But for those who don't have the kids to do that, you got to have confidence. If you ever need counseling or something on how to be confident about yourself, holler at me. I promise you, I'll be the person I will teach you how to boost yourself up. Just because it ain't what everyone else thinks, or what everyone else likes, until someone else's opinion is pay my motherfucking bills, it's fuck anything you got to say that comes out of your lips that don't benefit my life.
Yeah.
And that's on some real shit. If opinions pay bills, I just want you to know I would be lovely right now. We'd all three be driving Lamborghinis. On me. And Q would definitely have one himself, but his gonna be a little different. You know, them skinny niggas, they be flying off the road. I'm gonna get a little subcompact. But
Right.
you got to be able to make life fun. And if you can't make life fun, you can't make it fun for the other person that you want in your life, male, female, cat, frog, chicken, dogs, whatever. Why are you here? And a lot of people got to understand this. To find your relationship, to be happy, you also have to find yourself. Who are you? You know? My nigga Zach Diesel. That's his name, but do you know who you are?
Yeah. I like to tell people I know who I am. I just don't know what destination I'm going on yet.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, it ain't.
But the fact that you know you want to figure it out eventually, when that time comes, that's positivity.
Yeah.
That's proactiveness. There's people who don't know who they are, know they don't know who they are, and have no intentions of trying to figure it out because it's too hard. Everyone wants to quit and give up because shit's not just handed to them on a plate because that's how they was raised. You can tell the difference between people who had to earn the smallest things in life, like being able to go play video games. You had to earn that shit. Go do some dishes, fold your clothes, make good grades.
Yeah.
Or Nose Mama was the queen of what your grades look like. All right, go play. You get all your chores done, go outside. Don't come back until the street light comes on. But now that I'm older, I realize that was really his mom and dad trying to fuck on the cool. But, you know, as a kid, though, that's something that once you start learning that as a kid, you get to that point where you do it off the muscle.
Yep.
Now do that same shit in relationships. If
Man.
you know, for instance,
Please do it.
your husband, your boyfriend, your fiance, your sneaky link baby daddy, whatever the fuck he is, if you were your situational partner, if they work late, male or female, and you at home not doing shit, get your motherfucking ass up and fix something. Even if y'all ain't got just food. Fix something. It ain't even got to be ready yet, but get something fixed. That way, when that person gets home, you can welcome them with love, compassion. How's your day, babe? Hey, I got this ready. I didn't want to fix it just yet because it's one of those things you want to fix now. Make sure it's hot.
Yep.
If it's ramen noodles, you better get bougie as fuck with these ramen noodles and do some shit with it.
Right.
You can cut up some bologna pieces and make that shit look like sashimi or something.
Put some eggs in there.
You see what I'm saying? You can do so much stuff that will mean more to a person because you're doing it out of love, not out of the fact of, hey, fix me something. I had this talk the other day. Me and Q was talking about it. Why can I not come home in a perfect life? Why can I not come home from a hard day's work of making my hustles to feed my family? And all I want to do is come home with something cooked. It ain't even got to be hot.
No.
I'm cool. I don't like my food hot half the time anyways, unless it's soup. But it's the coming home to something because someone thought about you.
Right.
That's nice.
And we need more of that these days.
And even if it's a bologna sandwich.
Yeah.
I fucks up some bologna sandwich. Boy, I made some the other night. I had Q over there linked up in the chair. Cut them hoes thick to the
Right.
But that's me. That's what I like. I'm a people pleaser.
Yeah.
Whether it's my friends, whether it's my brothers, my sisters, my girl, whoever it may be. If I know I can please somebody, it ain't even got to be sexual. If I know if I can make someone happy by doing something so small that only me and that person understand that moment, that means a lot. Because a lot of people don't have that person.
No, they don't.
You know, like check on your friends who don't always look happy. But also check on your friends that are always the main person in the room.
Yeah.
Because I promise you, the reason they do that is because they got a lot of something on their mind, and that's the only way they can stay positive is by encouraging positivity to others.
True.
I'll be the first one to tell y'all, I should probably go to therapy. Probably should do it. And it's in the future plans. I plan on it.
I ain't gonna lie, I know I should.
But I also can be my own therapist right now because I know a bunch of the things that are on my mind and on my soul,
Yeah.
it's personal.
Yeah.
And it's something that only I can fix. Me telling another person ain't gonna do nothing but just tell my business to the world.
That's how I feel.
But it's not that I fear doing it. I'm not ready to because they're not ready for it. I can't go expect someone to help me when I don't know what I need to do to help myself.
Yeah.
And that goes relationship-wise, friendship-wise, life. Figure it out on your own. It's not hard. It's tough, but it's not hard. If you have personal problems, go ask a friend. If your friends can't keep it real with you, hey, bro, what's my poison characteristic? What's something you don't like about me that I need to change to better me, not just something to better myself with you? If your people can't keep it real, that ain't your friend.
No.
At all. I know mine. I be playing around too much sometimes. I'm getting better at it. I wouldn't say better. I'm calming down. But I'm also doing that because I feel like I need to let more people shine outside of me.
Yeah.
If they don't want to, that's fine. I'm going to shine for both of us. I promise. But at the end of the day, you still need to make sure everyone else is cool. Your spouse, whoever it may be, he, she, shim, them, they, who are, the fuck are you, all that shit in the box. Talk. Play 21 questions. Go back to old school. I miss some days on the phone, boy. I ask a question. All right, blah, 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 blah. Now, what about you? All right, cool. Now it's my turn.
Yeah.
Whoop, 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 whoop. 21 questions could probably save your marriage.
Yeah.
From 21 signatures on a divorce. Or, 18 years of payments.
Right.
Just gonna keep it a bill on that one. But people need to take that time.
Yeah. So going back to that, what was yours at?
Oh, you know the same thing you get on waiting time.
Yeah, they went together then.
I do want to ask y'all though. See if you all males up here. What some of it? I'll make it specific for you. What makes a female stand up to you? Like you personally.
What makes her stand out?
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to say it. It's where her head is. Like how she talk. Where her mind is. Are you just 100% ratchet? Or, think about stuff before you say it. All that. That's what I'm looking at. I ain't really looking at your looks, because that ain't what I want to stand out. You know, that's gonna stand out for me. That's gonna stand out for everybody, and they gonna be trying to hit on that. That's just a plus to me. I'm trying to go with the head first.
That maturity level be a real thing.
Yeah, that's the word right there. The maturity level. That's what I'm looking for.
I definitely say maturity level along with like intelligence. I realize my whole list of anybody I fucked with, intelligence is there.
Yeah. And I've been surprised a lot.
It's a turn on too for me.
Cool.
I've been surprised a lot. Like, be around a female when she answers the phone to talk to somebody. You know, I listen to that. I listen to that. How they talk and everything, how they answer the question.
Definitely how they carry themselves. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm like, okay, I like this, you know. And then just having them deep conversations. You know, how she hitting back on all that. Not what she's saying, but like how she's saying it, you know.
Because that by itself means a lot.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, it ain't gonna take me much to see how understanding you are for me to even want to fuck with you.
Yeah. Because I ain't never been big on your ass, your titties, none of that. That's a plus.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be is a plus. You know what I'm saying? I'm simple. I'm simple, man.
So simple that it's
Yeah.
complex.
You like we saying with the makeup and all that, you ain't gotta do all that for me. You ain't gotta do all that for me. I'm trying to look past that anyway. I'm ready to see what that's like without all that on type stuff. So yeah. No man. The maturity level go a long way. Long way.
Specifically, what I'm looking for, I like somebody who can go past time without having needing me or want you can want me, but not needing me.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be a leech to your
So
attention.
you can do your own thing, and then we come together. That shit makes a better time. You ain't just on a nigga 24/7.
Man.
Like you got some shit to do. Like that's how I'm gonna look at it. So definitely goal driven too. Not they don't gotta be somebody that's in their bag. Just goal driven.
Yeah.
Just knocking
I
out.
say you ain't gotta be in your bag at all when I meet you.
Yeah.
If you know what you want to get to, hey, that means a lot right there. Because where you show me from there on how you trying to get there, that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
So, because not everybody going to be in their bag when you meet them. They could be rock bottom. I've been there a bunch of times. And I've shown people over and over how to climb back out the mud and boss up. So,
I feel like two people, like if somebody else is goal driven along with you, y'all got a different understanding with each other now. Because
that's why I appreciate the
it's
ones.
something you can relate to. Not everybody else understand.
That's why I appreciate the ones that crossed my path when I didn't have nothing. Yeah, I had something, but if you think about it, like I didn't have nothing. You know, I knew what I wanted to do, I knew what I needed to do, and I knew how I was going to get there, but I wasn't there at the moment. You know, if they saw that too and still stuck around, I appreciate that.
Facts.
I appreciate that. This is like a
Good
woman.
after.
Yeah, that's like a woman that is way past her whole phase. When she got that out the way, you know, I love them women.
Facts.
Hey, I love those women. And I wanted to sit back and think, when am I gonna get that? When am I gonna get that? Cause it's coming.
That's gonna be another topic for another day.
Yeah, it will.
Whole phase. Is it real?
Yeah. So we'll hit on that another day.
You know what really touches me deep? When the film be like, good job, or like, damn, baby, you doing, like,
Yeah, 'cause I know what I'm used to
It's at
doing.
the right time.
I know what I'm
Because
used to doing on
do it
building
any
them up.
other time.
as
Yeah.
a man, you don't get that at all.
You don't?
No.
So for you,
You
girl
quit
say
getting that
that.
once you hit a teenager almost. So like once you graduate, everyone feels like that 18 is that barrier where you don't have to give any like
Outside of playing
stuff like
sports,
that.
a man may has never ever heard that from anybody else. Like, good
Cause
job.
I've done it all the time. No matter who I'm with, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. But to hear it back, man,
and
makes
for us,
a big difference.
it's expectation. So for you to say all those little things, we're not expecting it.
No,
We
we
just
ain't.
thinking it's just
That's what
So-
making me more to it, because we already not expecting it.
that, and then we know that we not any other nigga too, because
Yeah.
we doing some shit that ain't nobody.
Especially we together, and I ain't heard that. And then you come and tell me that, it's like my feelings just grew for you that much more.
Yeah.
You know.
So
That scares me.
definitely wouldn't want to let you down.
Our boss said he's going to run up here and make a special appearance one day.
Okay. Say left. We ready for that?
Yeah, really.
We can go a lot of ways. We ready.
I'm gonna definitely want to figure y'all niggas out, cause the past you were talking about, I got to know a tad bit.
Don't worry.
That ain't gonna.
That's gonna be a special where it's just gonna be me and Doug are gonna have to sit down and y'all just sit back and we talk about some of the shit that, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, here's my special shout out in the middle of it. Matter of fact, hold on, let me make sure I can send this to him. So, my special shout out to someone who taught me a lot about business, about security, but also about how to become a better man is Brian Duggar. He's probably one of the best friends I've had of my older crew. That's always been like a big brother, a father figure, if you want to be that. I mean, my dad did great, never did any wrong, but he's that extra brother, uncle, best friend that'll teach you some shit and taught me about myself and how to be very, very humble. You don't meet people like that. And like I told Zach when he first started working with us, when you meet this man, you will never in your life think that this dude fucks with the other side.
No,
you wouldn't think. Like,
wouldn't.
Duggar's Uncle Duggar. Like, he black. I mean, he white, but he black. He been ashy since 97. Nigga ain't used no lotion. Bald-headed dude with a beard. You think he's a biker dude that hates black folks. When I tell you this man's so culturally diverse, he is that guy. If I could clone him and make 1 million of them to give to other people so they can understand it, like, he's that guy that can literally make the world better by learning from him. And he teaches by tough love. He coaches softball. And that boy has taught me so much shit. Not just sports-wise, but just taught me a lot that I needed to hear. It's like you hear shit from Pop. All right, Pops, I got you. Whether you hear something from that uncle or that best friend of the family that's older, and you be like, maybe that nigga was right.
Yeah.
Duggar's that guy. But yeah, we gonna get back to that one. But we do got a little special something coming.
Let's roll it, man.
So,
Y'all ready for it?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna lay it out for him. We think about start up a new segment where we'll probably start something up to where you can put your name in and
We're
we'll
probably
try to.
start it on Facebook just to be easier because we all got a lot of friends on Facebook that we can do this with.
So probably start something we can put your name in, and hopefully you can get that spot for a call on episode. At wherever point
For those that are
we want to put that up.
nervous or camera shy, we can do it by phone.
Yeah, I mean we can do.
It don't have to be a
chat
long
or
conversation. If it could be just a topic y'all want us to hit on, we can call and get the topic from you. Or if you got something to say to break something down, we can do that too.
for sure. But tonight, the person that we're gonna phone a friend on is actually someone that could probably hit on what we talked about tonight in a different aspect and from a woman's side. So, y'all give me just a second.
That's what we've been waiting on this whole time, is a woman's perspective.
And working with this woman, she's definitely been one that makes things more interesting at work. Whitney,
What's up?
what up, baby sis? Hey, so we calling you live from the podcast. So think fast, think quick. So we tonight's special is doing relationship anxiety and what we consider is a fear in some relationships. So our question to you is, what are the 3 things that give you they could give you or did give you relationship anxiety when you first started getting serious in the dating game, whether it was high school, college, whatever it might have been?
Ooh.
Uh-huh. Oh, don't worry. When you see this episode, this shit got deep tonight.
Just 3?
I mean, we'll hit 3 main ones, and then we'll bring you on the show one day, and we'll hit it all the way through. Or what are some red flags?
I
There
don't
we
know.
go.
I mean-
What are red flags in a guy for you when you first meet a guy like trying to date him?
I'm one, I don't believe anything anybody says.
Right.
So trust is a big thing for me. Honesty. I mean, if I feel like you're lying to me, you better bet I'm fixing to go FBI and I'm going to find out why.
Oh, 100%. But I mean, if you didn't, that doesn't show that you care, though. So yeah, we see that.
Yeah. Not bringing anything to the table.
Facts.
That would be, as far as whether it's intelligence, whether it's, communication, just having something and some value of worth that goes along with it.
Right.
I like that.
All right. All right. Third and final. What you got? Make it a good one.
Ooh. I don't know.
Let's see. What's some?
What do you fear most in a relationship?
There we go.
Not being worth anything.
Okay. Kind of touch a little base on that one, so we can get a little broad explanation if you don't care.
I mean, I've always been one to not feel like I'm enough or be enough for someone.
All right.
And a lot of that is past trauma, childhood trauma, daddy issues, I guess you could say. Just the fear of not being enough and bringing as much to the table as that I feel like I can or want to.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah. That touched a whole other base we didn't even talk about earlier. I like that one.
I definitely like that.
Well, baby girl, you get to have a record of your own. You were the first person on our segment that we're going to start doing where we actually call somebody from the social, in the social, I guess you can say, and actually ask questions about the topics that we're going on. So you were the number one, the MVP. Of course, you are MVP at work. That's whether we're talking to Heather, Libby, or, talking to actual Whitney. Which, by the way, guys, I'll explain this in another episode. There's 3 parts to her, and all 3 of them men. It depends on how the day goes. Just don't get to Libby. Libby be doing some extra stuff. But thank you, baby girl. We're going to let you get back to it. We ain't going to expose all your secrets just yet. We're going to wait for the Chronicles of Part 2. But we thank you, we love you, and we will holler at you tomorrow at work.
Appreciate it.
Love y'all. Y'all have a great night.
You too.
Man, I like the way she answered that.
Yeah, that was some crucial answers that you
For real.
you don't get answers like that unless you put somebody on the spot, because then that shit's got to flow and it's gonna hit you first time, and it's really what you honestly think. You don't have time to think of some bullshit.
Yeah. And that's all I be wanting. That's all I be wanting. Like, if you ask somebody a question, don't tell me what somebody else want to hear. Like, tell me what you want to hear. You. When we talking about female, we don't want to hear what the female want to hear. We want to hear what you got to say about it. I like that.
So what they're hitting on that, have y'all ever been in a situation where y'all was like, felt worthless to a person?
Yeah.
For how long did you allow that to
There
happen?
was a point in my life where I felt like I was everything. Everything.
Right.
You talking about had the job, had the money, took care of anything and everything that came my way. I was a big dog. And situations rolled through, I felt like I lost it all, like every bit of it. And then the person still wanted me. That's when I felt like, man, I ain't bringing nothing to the table. I definitely ain't know where I want to be. So, in my mind, I was out.
And what ways you didn't feel like you bring something to the table?
Always. I felt like the only thing I was bringing was some good dick. Just be real with you.
I ain't gonna lie,
No
that shit right
positivity,
there.
nothing.
That shit's tough.
I felt like I was bringing you positivity, but I wasn't bringing myself none. So I felt like I kind of fell down on that too, because I'm bringing it to you and I ain't got it for myself. So I'm not bringing it to you like I usually do.
But that's crazy. Even when you saw that you felt like you brought it to the table, you still brought something to the table.
Yeah.
But sometimes that little bit of something
But
ain't enough.
it ate me up.
I understand.
It ate me up
Yeah.
all the way. So I know how a woman feels when she say that. But yeah, I definitely been in that situation. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie.
That situation's tough. Like, if you ain't ready for that mentally, once you finally sit down and think about some shit, that's hell.
Yeah, I've had them tell me, "Now you bring this to the table, this, and this." I get what you're saying, but I still don't feel it. I get what you're saying, but I don't feel like I feel like that wasn't enough. What you
And
told
also,
me,
you
I
feel like
was-
that was within yourself, though.
Yeah,
So it wouldn't come from another person. You feel
no,
like
it wasn't
within yourself.
Yeah, it was all within myself. It was all within myself. Even the list of stuff she told me I did bring to the table, I'm like, nah. Because to me, I ain't even close to what you just told me I would.
I can say I was in the same position. I could have brought something to the table, but it's more so I'm not bringing to the table what I want to bring to the table. So therefore, I'm not going to take anybody serious until I feel like for myself I'm at where I want to be at.
Like even when I was even when me and my old lady were separated, I still had her going hard. And she was like, if we not together, why am I going as hard? Because I'm gonna make sure you know you good in every kind of way. You know you good in every kind of way. Cause I knew where I was at. Felt like I ain't bringing to the table. And you bringing everything to the table. And you like, I'm doing this for nothing. No, you ain't. Because no matter what, at the end of the day, I'm still going to have you and yourself boosted up and built up where you need to be. So, just because I'm down here don't mean I'm going to rub off and let you get there with me. Even if you just a friend, girlfriend, mama, brother, anything, I'm still going to have you on your stuff. Because I don't want nobody to get there where I was at. You know. So they say negativity rub off, that's something I ain't never going to let rub off. If I'm there, no, you ain't about to get there with me. You ain't about to get there with me. Cause it's like if y'all knew where I was at, and y'all was realizing, cause you know what I'm saying? Me, I'm the type of person to make something out of nothing. I'm gonna make it happen. You know? And you would never guess that, hey, he's struggling. You know, so I'm like, man, I don't want nobody to get there. I want nobody to get there.
That is a shitty spot.
Yeah.
Anything else y'all really want to hit on?
Really? I mean, nothing that's going to pertain to what we've been talking about. I mean, there's a lot of stuff we can branch off to.
Yeah.
But
I think that's a pretty good opening.
let's try this out. Let's see, for those who are real true viewers, you know, a lot of people, we thank y'all for actually watching the videos and sharing with your friends, but something we need y'all to do, you know, the main part of our name is the 870 Social. We need those in the 870, 479, 501, whatever area code it is you live in. Give us some feedback. Give us some comments. That way we know what y'all like, what you don't like, some things that we should probably touch base on more, ways you want us to touch base on things. Give us some topic ideas. You give us a topic idea and we like it, and it's something that we all know we can hit on and do something about, we'll personally tag you in the video, and throw you some love, you know. But we need more from y'all, not just something from us every day, you know, because otherwise it'd just be kind of boring. You don't get, you know, your community, your crowd that you're seeking out for. We don't get your advice, and, you know.
Yeah, how do we know what y'all want if nobody's saying nothing?
Right. If it's certain social events that are out there, send us some stuff on YouTube. Send us comments on Facebook, you know, TikTok, whatever it is that you got us subscribed on. Or if you know us personally, you got some social events we can come out to and record, do a little bit of interviews, things like that. We want to make this out. Yeah, we want to promote. Anything that can help you help us and help us help you, we're trying to do that. Like, we want to make this kind of like a newscast. Like, we want to get up there big where we can be, you know, we ain't on Channel 8, but we can definitely be on Channel 6, because don't nobody be on Channel 6 no more. You know, and depending on the nighttime, we can change it from, you know, Channel 6 to Channel 9. You know what I'm saying? All it is the flip of the script.
Man.
But, you know, and that's the thing. We like being able to talk adult, talk grown. We also like to get down on our own, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of people won't do that because they're afraid of what people would say about what they say. Honestly, we don't give a fuck. We gonna talk about what we want to talk about.
Yeah,
we are the people.
Break that curse.
Right, we the people. We just like y'all. The only difference is we got a podcast. You know, so give us some comments. Let us know some things that y'all want. We'll incorporate it and start doing what the people want, not just what we want. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, this shit's kind of tough for us to come up with topics. It's slightly annoying because, look, my brain don't work that well after 5:30. I'm going to keep it a bill with you.
Come off of work, trying to show up and do something for y'all.
Right.
You want to have some stuff to talk about.
And we don't want to have to think about it. We should just go up there, boom, pull up some comments.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Throw That Ass Back said we need to talk about this. You know, or ChristianMingle.com Princess says we need to talk about this. And I mean, it could be anything. You got something off the wall, out of pocket. You know we ain't scared.
We done an episode about aliens, so we would talk about anything.
Literally anything.
With that being said, we only got one person that commented done, so we gonna let him type in the
So
ticket.
it look like that person about to win the ticket to the fair.
Yeah.
The armband.
Who we got? What's
Andrea Lee.
Andrea Lee.
Yep.
I believe there's one more person on some video back when we first mentioned it. Might be one more person. We'll look into it.
We're gonna look more into it, but as of right now, Miss Andrea Lee, you definitely the first name in the hat for us to draw. I got that same look you got right now, but we're gonna talk about that when the camera stop rolling. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, chickens, cats, frogs, and dogs, this is Big Country.
Zach Diesel.
Big O.
And Q in the background, making sure the camera quality stays just fine. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all need anything, give us a holler. Reach out. If you have something you need to talk about, go get a therapist. Do not be afraid to speak out. Don't hold that shit in. It's bad for you. Okay, it's just like holding in a fart. It ain't ever gonna be good for you later on. Enjoy yourself. Drink water. Mind your business. We out.
So.